Okay. Hello. Um, Welcome to the channel. And this is spur of the moment recording. Now, I haven't shown up in this channel for a while, but I'm trying to get back into things. And I'm in the process of creating my husband and I are in the process of creating a birthday, no, not a birthday, a Christmas gift for our son. And he really loves the Kansas City Chiefs. So what I did, I decided I might as well record part of the process. And you guys are coming along with me as I do it for the first time. So I went on to Bing just to get a kind of a backdrop, a beginning part for the whole process. And I searched for kind of like a photorealistic backgrounds influenced by the Kansas City Chiefs. And so it came up with a lot of choices. And so instead of it being a surprise and are using one that he does not like, we decided that we may as well have him pick. So he chose a few of them as a starting point. So now that's what this is. These are all the results. So what he wanted to do, oops, yeah, I started already. Here, let's get out of this for now. So he chose these. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. So he chose five, and I'm going to show you the one that he actually wanted to do as a main. So this one, he really loved this one. He liked the effect of the fire, the flames, and the water. Um, and he wants like a jet coming out. He wants to change this number because he plays Madden, and his character, he's put himself in the game, and his character or his avatar, his player, his avatar in the game is a number five. So I'm going to see if I can figure out how to change this to a number five. And yeah, and he wants a jet plane coming out of the flames, very dramatic. So we'll work on that. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to just get rid of these, and so I'm using Canva, and I'm using Canva Pro. Oops, see if I can get in there. Um, and so at the moment, I used the editing, the magic grab, and took out some of the stuff. Now I am doing the remove the background and editing out some of the background parts that I don't want. So we just have this effect. And so I kind of drew an outline of where I wanted to end, like the main focus of it. So yeah. So you guys are just gonna come along with me as I do this. And I might edit out or speed up a lot of this process so it doesn't seem too long to you guys. But this is cool. I love Canva Pro, the paid version of Canva, because of all of these extra stuff. Now, that's not to say that you cannot use other software, other graphic design programs to have the same effect. So you can use what's comfortable with you if this is something that you would like to kind of try out. So, um, yeah, we are doing it based on Kansas City Chiefs, but we're not selling it. So I would not encourage you to use something that's copyrighted to sell it, to sell. So just be careful if you're doing something like this for money that you don't use something that's copyrighted. So I'm not advocating the use of copyrighted items for sale. This is just a gift, and this is just going to be his custom, and we're not paying for it anyway. And yeah, okay, so I'm done with that. I do like that. Now this part, it kind of seems forced, so I might have to, let's go back in there and see if I can feather it out a little bit. I don't want a harsh line, but I still want to keep the Kansas City Chiefs logo at least partially visible. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, let's get a better effect. I like changing the background to black so it kind of pops. That's not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna make this bigger. And he wants, first things first, I'm going to duplicate this. Because why mess up the only thing you have? Ooh, hold on a second. I just realized I missed. There's some spots that I missed. Wait a minute. I don't see it here. But I thought I saw it when I duplicated. Okay, so let's repeat the process. Huh. Must have been a fluke. So now he wants a plane. So I'm going to go to elements and I'm going to put like a plane. I consider plane and a jet the same thing, but I could be wrong. And since I did this as photorealistic, I'm going to first see what they have under photos and see if there's one that kind of is flowing the right way because I want it coming out of the flames. So it would have to come this way. So I wanted something that's angled. And how about that one? Let's see, what else? What else do we have? Because we can take the background off of these. And okay, this one is angled straight, so that could work. Let's get that one. But I wanted something that was more angled, like it's coming towards me. Ooh, this one's good. Okay, so let's work with these two for right now and see. So we're going to take the background off. And that one background off. So I'm going to put these in here for right now. Let's see how it looks. And of course, you're going to cut that in half like that so it looks like it's coming out. I'll probably have to look for like some flames or something to kind of disguise that part. Or, let's see. Maybe I can do a shadow. Some sort of shadow. No, that won't work. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, let's look at this one. Now, I like this one better. I don't even have to cut it. Now, the only problem is that it's really, like, the wings are kind of big. So, okay, let's get rid of this one. I usually find that it's easier to kind of, if you have more than one option, go with the one that makes it easier if it's just going to have the same effect. So let's see if we can find a plane that doesn't have as wide a wingspan, at least in the photo. Now I like the angle because you can see kind of like the side of the plane. This one's not bad, though you're seeing the undercarriage of the plane. Let's see. But that was not bad. Though I don't know what this says. I know it says the Shanghai Airlines, but I don't know what this text says. It could say the same thing. So I want something again. That could work. Let's take the background off and we are going to let's see. Let's crop it down. I'm going to make it smaller, and then I'm going to flip it that way. So it's coming out. See, here's the other problem too. It's still the wingspan. Which ones do you guys like best? This one or that one? This one looks like it's turning away from the flames, like it's escaping. This one is just like they're cruising. So I like this one better. So make it bigger. And we might have to put it on the side. Now let's see if we can find. The next thing I want to find is like some sort of flame or flames, smoke and flames. So let's look at flames. Or I guess maybe burst of flames or explosion. Let's see. Explosion. Okay. Oh, no. Photos. Okay, there's this. Oh, this is pretty. I mean, it's not what we need, but that's pretty. There's this one too. No, it just looks like with sparks and embers going around. Who knows if I'm saying the right thing? Okay, this could work. Let's see. Let's take the background out. And now the color is different from here, so let's see if we can match it to some extent. Like filters. That's what I was looking for. So we needed more yellowy, but a mixture of yellow and orange, but lighter. Let's look at the intensity. Let's see. That could work. It's just a matter of playing around with it. What was that? That was whimsy? Okay, let's see. Okay. Dream. Nope, not that one. It's between this. No, not that one. That one. Okay. It's kind of like you have to play around with it and see. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to put this to the back and then we'll come back. Okay, that's not going to work. Forward. Okay, so I like how the plane is coming out of it. So, oops, wrong thing. Okay. Maybe I should look for another flame. Let's see. Let's see if we can find another flame. Explosion. So we need like a ball of. I'll work on the coloring afterwards, but let's see. Let's move that and put that to the side. Now, do I like... So the flame seems like if you position it this way, does it look like the flames are shooting outward? Because that's what we want. So the plane is escaping. Let's bring this to the front. Okay, that's cool. Now, okay, I'm gonna delete that. It's sometimes it's like when your workspace or your work canvas seems like it's running out. I like to shrink everything smaller and then group them together. And then once they're all grouped, then I increase them or make them bigger. Yeah, like that. This put at an angle so it's like it's rushing. The plane is rushing out of that. I'm gonna make that smaller. Okay, so the big issue now is this blend. Now we can do several things. I can group this, or I can do two things. So I can download this as a picture, a PNG, and then upload it again, and then kind of have the erase, um, the magic erase, kind of try and blend it all together. Or I could do, I can look for I like to use clouds. So like what did you call it? Clouds, if I can spell. Wispy clouds. Like something that would just add like this kind of effect. Almost like a misty, wispy cloud effect. Let's turn this to black. Okay, so I can see this better. And one way I like to do it is sometimes I like to blend this and blur out. But I would need to edit because we want it to be dark. Because coming with flames, so we can do a mixture of. Let's see. Let's do this. None. Do that. Okay. So I like to layer it so it has kind of like a, give it more dimension. So at the bottom, I'll probably layer it with some of the wider clouds. But right now, I want to get dark clouds because it's coming from smoke from fire. Okay, I may have to. I cannot even spell that. Let's see, black clouds, stormy clouds. We don't need something really dense. We just need something that will kind of make it seem um like it's part of the explosion, like it's the smoke from the explosion. Is that too light? It might be a little bit too light. Okay, let's see. There's that one. I didn't want to do this one, but we might have to do it. Let's take a look and see. Okay, that one compared to this one. This one's darker. Yeah, and then I have a black background. Ah. Okay. Let's see. Is this going to be too dark? We just need it just enough. This might be too dark. So we need that sweet spot right in between. Okay, this might be it. So make it bigger. You know what? I might need the darker one. Now, the cool thing about working with Canva or any software, I prefer Canva because I'm not an expert, but I love just putting things together. Is like how how versatile it can be. It's just your imagination that anything goes because it's just your imagination that would determine what you create. If that works. I know I'm layering a dark over a dark. Okay. So I do like that combination. Let's see. Let's take a look. Oops. So let's see. How does that look? Oh, what am I moving? Okay. Now, how does that look? Not perfect, but okay. And one, two, because that's that one. That's this one. Do we even need it? Let's put it right there. Okay, so I need to put this and that into a group. I need to group those and then I need to lock them. Okay. That way I can, oops, I can group these and then I can duplicate them. You know, the issue that I have is it's like I'm drawing a line right there that's kind of dark. But maybe if I bring this, or maybe I need to bring flames. See, this is not something fast, especially when I do a good job. Yes, I know it's just for our son. It's just his Christmas present, but I don't think it should matter who it's for. If this is something you love to do your best. Learn. I mean, enjoy it. Like right now, I'm having fun. Yeah, I'm not an expert. I'm learning, but I'm enjoying myself too. Okay, let's put this. I'll put that on the plane so I can. Ooh, that even looks cool. Right there. Like the plane is just coming out of smoke. Like, okay, I might leave that there. That looks cool. Okay, so now I need. Uh oh. Undo. Okay, so now let's do. We need some orangey, orangey clouds. Because I want to blend it in more. Now the bad thing is that if I don't like this, then guess what? I would have to do something else or go to the second method. Let's see. Trying to figure out which orange I like. Oops. I don't think I really like that one because it doesn't really. It doesn't seem like it flows from one picture to the other. Let's put that there for now. We want like a mixture of orangey and yellow. This one looks like flames. So let's see what it looks like when it's lowered down. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I love the colors. Let's see. I might have to. Can I edit this out? Hmm. It's like I want the. This is close. Do you want it soft? Soft to sharp? It's like you have to tweak it here and there. Oh, that's close. It's funny because when you're looking at it this close, it's almost what I need. Okay. Okay, let's see. Duplicate this. But I'm going to flip them. Every which one, I'm going to flip it so the color, or rotate it so that the color, it's kind of, the different shades blend better. And so it doesn't look like it's one whole line of um, light orange or dark orange. Okay, if I hit control, nope, that doesn't work for that. Okay. So I don't want to cover up the football. So it might just decrease that just a little bit so I can get into that nook, and then let's flip it that way. Let's see what it looks like so far. Still will, I think I'm still going to blend it. Use our second, the other method, and kind of blend it. Blend it out. So it doesn't seem like it's a patchwork. see. We might need to add some flames. Yeah, you guys are helping me by hopefully giving me suggestions in the comments for what I could have done, what I can do better next time with such a project. So I will stick with the we. So yeah, I'm saying so too many times. I think we'll need something like right underneath the plane, but it might have to be one of these. Let's see. Oh wait, the plane's locked. Okay, let's unlock this. Okay, and then I want that. That one is going to go backward. Oh wait, hold on. Forward. So it's like I like this. So it's like the flames are still like are on the plane, but just enough to be visible. And then what I will do, I will put this back here, and this can go behind the flames. Okay. Let's see. It's almost like we need something underneath too. Like right about there. Because if something's coming through the flames, I mean, the flames are not just going to be at the back. They're going to be on the side, the front, before it gets all the way through. I'm going to put some of this smokiness behind it. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's bring the plane. I want my layers. Let's bring the plane. Where's my plane? It's still grouped. Ungrouped. Okay. So I need that one's that one. Okay, I want this one. That one's to go underneath the plane. Or behind the plane, but be still visible, so you can kind of see it. So maybe I should make it there, and we still have some flame. Some of the flames kind of licking the sides of the plane. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on going. I know. Before I feel like I'm satisfied. Okay, I want that there, but I'm gonna move it to the back. Backward. Not too far back, I hope. Okay, make it smaller. I want it right in between, like right there. So it's like the plane is coming through the flames. It makes it. Does that seem realistic? At least this part. I still need to work on this part. backgrounds. Let's see, backward, duplicate that. Okay. I still don't want. I don't want a line right there, so I'm gonna figure something else. Okay. This one. Okay. Make that bigger, kind of angle it a bit. I don't want it in a straight line. Hmm. Do I need more orange on top? Let's see, where is this positioned? I lost it. Okay, here. Bring it to the front for now. So I figure out what I want to do with it. I'm sure this seems like a lot of layering, and some of you guys watching probably have better ways to do this. As of right now, this is what I know to do. Okay, let's move these backwards. Okay, and I want it going all the way back. I'm just trying to get some dimension. Yep, that one's good. Get this one back more. Okay. Now, is this too dark? It's still want the plane visible, but I want it to be realistic. Okay. So what else did he want? He wanted a number 5 right here. So I'm going to go to text. Number 5. It's going to be white. And then, okay. So we're going to have to figure what we're going to do with this spot. So before I do that, because I don't want to waste all the work that I did, I'm going to duplicate that. Okay. So that I can work on this. And if I mess any of this up, I still have a copy. Because I would hate to go through all of that again. Okay, so I need to figure out how to disguise this spot. I can do, let's see, I can either search for like a red jersey. How do you spell jersey? Jersey. Okay. Go with graphics. Because I just want the front. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Let's look at these other choices he had. Ooh, I don't have the back. None of them have a 5, really. I mean, this one does, but you can't really pick it out. I wonder. Let's take a look and see. Over here. Let's take a look and see over here. Because I want a jersey front. Just the jersey. I mean, hers would be nice, but well, she has. This is for my son, so it wouldn't work. What about this? And then if I flip it. Was it the correct red? Let's see. Let's go back over here. Oh, you know what? I could have done this and just taken this part. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to copy that. I guess I could have copied and pasted it. Because then now I have to drag it through all these pages. But hey, it still works. Okay. So I'm going to move that up here. I'm going to group these. So I can put it to the side. Put that there for now. We're going to work on this. I'm going to magic erase. And I'm going to do his hands. The football. Because I want the shirt front. So let's see if this works. Go far down the arms as I can get. Okay. Let's see. What does that leave us with? Something I might have to go over like several times. Okay. So we can take the numbers out too while we're at it. Let's see if I can clean this up. It's like with the magic erase, it's almost like you need a delicate hand. How does that look? I just need a piece of this. So let's see. I might clean this up right here, but I'll make this bigger. You know what I could have done is I just get another shape and put it on here. That's what I eventually have to do. Because I'm going to have a border. Yeah. Okay. At least I tried that way, and I know now that's not going to work. The jersey idea is probably also not going to work because I have to match up the colors. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to try and match right there. I know I'm going to have to tweak it. Again. I want like right before it crosses. Actually, let's do the top right here. Right before it turns to. I'm going to change the shape because that's not working for me. Ooh, you know what? Isn't there a gradient? I don't like how it has the sharp edges. Let's see. There's a gradient. And come back in. Over here. I can change the color to that. And this one, I can change the color too. I think I have it the wrong way. I could switch it out. Okay. And then that's not going to work. I don't like how that looks. Now, if I did the magic erase on this, I'm sorry, guys. It's like a matter of trial and error. You know? Just like in life with anything and everything. Even when you're an expert at something, which I am not, I mean, an expert at this, there's always something to learn. And because you're learning, you don't really know it fully. And so you have to keep on trying until you get it right. So don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of getting something wrong, because you're learning even as you get it wrong. You're learning how not to do it, better ways to do it. You're exercising those critical thinking muscles. Okay, let's see. That's not too bad. What can I do? I mean, I did think about, let's see if I can clean it up a little bit more. I did think about maybe copying another, and just grabbing the shirt. It's not too bad. It's not perfect. Not that it has to be perfect, but let's see how far I can get. Okay, no, that's not bad. So now the question is, do I go one more and fix these spots? Or did I go too far? Okay. I like that. Okay, so we can get rid of this. And we're going to put this right here. I'm going to change the font and the sizing. I need to get the position. Okay, so he's a boy, so we need something more masculine. Now, I love Angelina, apricots, Magnolia script, Alex brush. Those are some of the fonts that I really like. But this is not for me. This is for him. So we're going to go with something bold. This is not bad. That's not bad. Now, this might be too big. Let's take a look at the... I guess that covered the whole chest area, but since we're working on top, maybe if I add effects. Okay, let's see. Let's add some effects. And I want an outline. Let's see. Let's do look at an orangey color. Let's go like a fire orange, like this color, like right over here. Will that work? It's not really visible. Unless I do yellow. That could work. Ooh. Get a darker yellow. Okay. That works. Now, I don't want it too thick. I think that the problem is the font. Let's switch up the font. Nope, not that one. Let's see. No. I don't think that one either. Nope. You know what? We might end up having it be Kansas Sands again. I want it to feel like it's part of the shirt. So it's like a bold. Let's see, how do the numbers flow? How's that? Now, what I'm going to do, because I need a shadow. Okay. Duplicate it, and I'm going to change the fonts to black, and the effect to like a gray color. I might do like a dark gray or a black. Let's see. We need to go backward. Let's go closer. Now let's change this to black. Or no effects. None. Because you don't really need the effect for that. I just need some sort of shadow. And the black. Oops. The black may have to be lightened a little bit. This is where you hold down your control button to kind of get those minute movements. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to create a shadow. Which way? Think about it, Chrissy. Think about it. Okay, how's that? Okay, let's go to a lighter color. Not as black. So somewhere in between. Somewhere in between that. Let's see. I still don't like how this sits right here. Maybe I'm doing the shadow in the wrong section. Go back to as close to the original as possible. Oh, okay. I think what's messing me up is I don't have the outline. And so the outline would need to be the same color. Okay, yeah. Duh. Okay, this is more like it. This is more like it. Control. Okay. Shift down. Grouping. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Ooh, nice. Too bad I can't add like the ripples. You know how the material ripples right here? And add that same effect. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Add that effect with a number, so it's like part one. It's one with the material. Okay, so I love that so far. Wow, this is more than an hour. Okay, so this is going to be for a tumbler. And we have just the middle part. So the tumbler is white, so you need to add more to it. So let's see. Let's think about this. You know what? he loved these other ones too. He loved the effects. So if we did like a backdrop of like the stadium kind of picture, or even the city, like Kansas City, and then have this, well, not that, this kind of popping out, that would be awesome. Okay, so I'm going to add another page because there's a frame that I love. Let's see if I can find it. I'm still learning how to create folders and saving it in here. Where would it be? I guess that's a lot longer, so we're going to look at the frames. There's one that I love that it pops out. It's almost like it's bursting out. And I think it's close to the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I saved it. Nope. Could be under projects and then folders. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do a lot of things. Could be under here. Nope, it's probably under. I was so sure it was under mock-ups. Maybe I did not save it. That sucks. Okay, let's go back to elements, frames. Because what I was thinking is have the picture that I generated, that I put together, be that will be one that's popping out, and then we can have the background as something different, but still within the theme of Kansas City Chiefs. So I better keep an eye on the time because I still have some baking to do. Yeah, I'm going to make some brownies. My sister-in-law requested brownies, and then I'm in the mood to make some cream cheese bars. I haven't made those in years. They're delicious. I got the recipe from one of our pastors' wives. From a church we used to go to. I need to remember to do that. Oh, and then we have Christmas Eve service. So I don't have a lot of time. Now, would I go faster if I weren't talking? I doubt it. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are just hearing me ramble on. Usually when I'm working, I listen to music or I'll have something playing on YouTube in the background. I've been listening to Myron Golden. It's a great source of information. And yeah, I actually have one of his videos paused in the background. Let's see. Sorry, this is not an ad. I'm not an affiliate or anything. I just discovered his videos. Funny enough, I had so my son takes karate, and his sensei had shared the videos with me because he knew I was like had a business and whatnot, and so he thought that would be interesting. But when I saw the video, when I saw like the thumbnail, I was like, I have seen this guy's picture somewhere and heard his name somewhere. Lo and behold, I had, but I didn't watch the video because I was in the middle of watching a different series. Yeah, so it's like God works in mysterious ways. He was familiar. I'd seen him somewhere, but I didn't pay attention. And then, hey, somebody else sends me some links. I think we're close. Hopefully I did not miss it. I love these too. That kind. It's like one day I just want to come and look at all these frames. Actually, one better, I would love to learn how people make some of these frames. I know there's an app on Canva that can help you make it, but like making mock-ups and stuff, I wanted to learn how to make mock-ups for like a mock-up template for like a Tumbler. I tried every which way. And you know what? I couldn't find any videos on YouTube to help me. So I've tabled that for now, but I still want to learn how to do it myself. At least, even though it's not perfect, I'm like, okay, I came close. Because the ones I did make, I could not get the curve at the top, at the bottom, right. So I ended up, I had to buy some from Etsy. Yeah, because I'm starting this new line with adding tumblers and shirts, and probably anyway for the next year, for the coming year. And so I'm trying to prepare. And yeah, just some people that are very talented. I was like, I might as well use theirs as a resource. Now here's one, but I was thinking of one that just popped out, like somebody's jumped out of the wrapping paper or something, like it just burst open, kind of thing. Ooh, this is cool. I love this. But that's not what we needed. How far down did I go last time? I'm probably going to be skipping ahead and show you guys the ending part of this after I find it. It's like, I don't want to stop because I'm like, I'm right there, it's close by. Isn't that funny? Uh-oh. that was not funny. If I were to search for it, how would I? I can't just say bursting out frame. Did I guys miss it while I was busy yakking? You know what? I was trying to use this for a different project, but I changed. Let's see. Elements used. Okay, so here it is. So I thought, this might not be big enough. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to download this as a PNG, transparent background. Let's up that for a little bit. Page 1. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. Download that. Let's take that out. Okay, so downloads. I didn't really want it inside this. I wanted to kind of have it. Let's do this. So I wanted this to be black. So on the inside it's going to be black, and then I will let's lock it for now, and then I'm gonna put this. Lock it. Okay. Put that. And there. I don't think I thought this through. Because once I unlock this, get through it. Yeah, I don't like it. I do not like it. So where's the number 5? Oh no. The number 5. Okay. That's okay. I'll put it back over here. And you know what? Here. I know I have so many copies. So we're going to group this again. Group it. And what I'll do, put this in the forefront because since it's not a picture, it's not going to disappear into the frame. Okay, and I can unlock that. Okay. I don't know if he'll like that. He probably would want everything, like the whole thing to pop. So, oops. Okay. Put it over here. Straighten this out. Okay, so if we're going with the idea that he's going to want this to pop, that means you have to have a different background. And wait, this isn't the picture. Okay, where's the picture? Oh, the picture had a mess up. So let's do this again. I'm going to download this again. Download that again. And that's page 1. Move that up a bit. Okay. And you notice if you go all the way to the right, it becomes too big to re-upload it back into Canva. Okay, so this is the picture. I'm going to put the picture in there. That one. Okay, number 5 is correct. I'm going to go ahead and just delete that one. We don't need it anymore. The one that was messed up. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and look for one that has a city. So first off, let's delete that. And then I'm going to put a border around it. So what you can do is, since it's a photo, I'm going to go to shadow, and I'm going to put an outline around it. And I'm going to decrease the outline. I just want it to be barely there. Ooh, what about the glow? That's cool. Too bad I can't do... You could probably do a glow and a border. So you would, the outline. So you do the outline, save it, and then put a glow. Let's try that. And that's so many steps. It's so many steps, but it's worth it. Transparent background. Let's make sure this is not going to get cut out first. Come on, computer. Does this make it cut off? Okay. So we're going to download this. And and then once it comes back, of course, I have to add a page. Once I upload it, put it in here. Then what I will do is I will add go back to the shadow, and I'll add a glow. Love it. I love that. Okay, so let's trim this down a bit because I have some fixing to do. So I don't like this part right there, and then there's some blemish right there. So let's go. So that's that. Let's do another magic erase. Do that. Erase. Like, and there's some spots right here. Did I make this too small? Yeah. Right here. Uh-oh. Right there. Right there. Okay. Do I need to blend this in some more? I might have to. So, let's see. Magic erase. Go that way. And then I'm just going to go on the inside. I think I want it to blend. Let's see what happens. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Do we need to do some blending up here? Let's see. Okay. Perfect. I think I love that. What do you guys think? Did I do it too much? Does it make it seem weird? Is this a copy? I think that's a copy. Okay, so we can go back to this if need be. So this is what it was like, and this is what it is right now. It's like right now. Okay, so now we need the backdrop. Okay, so my son came in and he gave it the thumbs up. So we're on the right track. So now I want to see what the city, like the Kansas City. I might have to see if we can search for another one. This is cool. So to do this, and then it just pops out. Let's see about that. We'll download that. So that's an option. The other option would be like this. Like so many things going on here in the middle, even though the picture would be popping out. So like this. This one is cool. But we would take this guy out. But see, the buildings are not in the background. I want the background. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to do another search. Okay? So we're going to do, let's see, 3D. Sometimes I just keep it really simple. Photorealistic, wait, digital. because I want it to kind of match the feel. So 3D digital photorealistic. Realistic. You want to do? I spelled that wrong. Realistic. Illustration. No, I don't want it to be a drawing. So photorealistic background. If I can only spell. Background of. Let's do maybe. Let's do Kansas City. Kansas City, Missouri. Wait. So let's see how that comes along. This is cool, but I guess you could, I could pop this up. Let's see that. Oh, this is cool. I love with the sky. Now this could be for a different project. Oh, that's okay. Union Station. Now this is more like it because we have these tall buildings in the backdrop. So let's try another run. So for the realistic background of Kansas City, Missouri, with the skyline prominent in the backgrounds. Using background twice, would that work? Let's see. Because it would be cool to have the skyline of the city and in the back. Ooh, I love this. I mean, it's not what we're going for right now, but okay. So if I pop this higher, but it's not really dramatic. I love the clouds and this trail. Ooh, this is beautiful. Now, this is an option. I love the bridges. I love this effect. This one's okay too. So let's see. Kansas City Chiefs inspired. Let's see. Let's see what we get. I mean, there's several we can start to work with. Okay, this one. I love this. And with this fits the theme. So, I mean, we definitely don't need this again, but we can utilize this part. The only thing that this is cut off. No, I know we could use a expanding tool with Canva, but I don't know how this would work. So, not that one. Let's try it again and see what else we get. But I really love that one. Because it's heading in the right direction. Okay, now if this did not have that, that would have been okay. This one, it almost looks futuristic kind of thing, kind of illustration. It doesn't look, I mean, it's okay. Because we could cut this off right here, but that will get rid of that part and that part. I could pick this off, grab this, but if I take the background off, I might lose some of this, and I love that. Let's see. Now this is cool. I mean, the other picture could go right here, but the buildings would not be prominent enough. No, I don't really need that one. Okay, let's see. Let's give it one more try, and then we'll work with what we have. Because this video is getting really, really long. Fun, but long. Let's see. Inspired. Is there anything else I can change in here? I'm still learning how to use prompts and figure out the right prompt. I don't think that made much of a difference, but we will see. Maybe what's messing me up is the Kansas City cheese. Maybe I should take out the Kansas City cheese because I just need the skyline. So this is cool. I can make something else for him with that. If I can take him out, it could work. But this is more futuristic. It's cool too. No, not with that one. So let's take out cheese and see. Because what I want is the skyline. Because we already have the main picture, the centerfold, which is emphasizing the Kansas City cheese. So we already have a plane, so we don't need a plane. Okay, maybe I should take out digital. So it would be I could take out 3D. This one's nice. That could work. Ooh, this one's beautiful. Like with the fountains and the clouds. But this needs to be prominent, so we'll probably lose a bunch of these. But this one, I could see us using, so I'll go ahead and download that one. And let's take out digital and 3D. And we just do photorealistic background. Let's see, what do we have? Wow. We are landlocked. Kansas City is landlocked, so I don't know where the water's from. Maybe one of the rivers? Now this is cool too. But the water? That's the river. So this goes up higher. That could be cut off. That would be cut off. So you just have from here at the top of the tumbler to right there. Let's save that and download that one, because that one's nice. Ooh, I love this. Okay. Now, do you want to shoot for another try? Let's see. If that goes to the top, this could possibly work. Though I'm not really enthused about it. Let's try something. Let's try one more. And then we'll just go through what we have and work with it. Because that's the game of being creative. You don't have to find the perfect thing. You can just use what you have to make something of it. This looks like an illustration, so that wouldn't work with what we have. Now this is cool. It's less of an illustration. It has less of an illustration feel to it. I love the fountain, but the fountain's not really going to be visible. But if we can expand it. Ooh, this one's pretty. See, no, that's a bad thing with me. I find things and I'm like, I get distracted because I'm like, ooh, this is so cool. Can you use it this way? Instead of looking for what we need. Okay, so we're going to work with those ones that I just downloaded. If we can get back to where we were. And I'm going to pull them in. Okay, let's see. Of course, another page. How many pages? Wow. 12 pages so far. Well, not all of them were. So we're going to do this, and we're going to get rid of, let's see, let's grab it. Magic grab. We don't need this. Grab that. Okay. And take this out too. We want the background. Okay. So let's see. How much of this can we save? Okay, so I'm going to do a copy of that. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Whether I like it or not. Wait, let's see if I did. Let's go back to this. Oops. Okay. Okay, I don't want the background. I don't want the background to be too muted, but I also want to. It's almost like I need. What do you guys think of that? Okay, let's try a different, something different. Let's try. Let's see, I'm going to pull them in. This one's cool, but this part that makes it cooler will be of no use because we're going to have it all covered up. Okay. With the fountain too. So if it's like this, oops. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to create, how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, and I have, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more. Okay, so each one will have its own, and then we'll, come on. I know, I could have done it a different way. Okay, so let's set this as background, and then we will kind of like that one right there. Let's see. I copied, and then I'm pasting it right there. Mute that a little bit. Oh, I need to think about where we're going to put our message to him. I need that to kind of pop. Okay. Let's see. So you're not really seeing the top of the skeleton, so I'm going to just do that. The picture. I'm going to do paste. Let's kind of mute this a bit. Sorry about the dog barking. She is outside talking with her friends. Maybe they're exchanging news about what they're going to do. Oh, this one still has the thingamabob. Okay. I just erase her. This part right here. Okay. So I'm going to just copy this so that I can paste from other ones. Might as well set all these up first. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Oh. I'm gonna get it centered. Okay. Wait, did I have it in the middle? Okay, good. I think this is like at the Ozarks. Ah, I did it again. Like it's not necessarily Kansas City, Missouri, but one of the landmarks, or it's Missouri based as opposed to Kansas City, Missouri. If I am not mistaken, I mean I could be wrong. Okay. Go by clouds. Still have the cloud effect right there. Okay. And then I'm gonna mute it a bit and then paste. Let's position it centered. I love this one the best. I mean, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Yeah, I love this one the best. So now, I'm gonna have to get, my husband will have to come and take a look and see which one he likes, and then we'll narrow it down, and then we'll let the little man decide for himself which one he likes. So then let's put in some text. I don't know. I'll think of a text, and I will be back. Okay, so this is the one that we love the best. We just have to have him approve it, and then I'm going to put the text. Go Chiefs. Love you, B. I'm not gonna put his full name on there. Not just because I'm recording this, but also because when he's out in public and he has it, we don't want just anybody calling him by his name. I mean, come on. There's some. Not everybody's nice, so we don't want somebody who has bad intentions calling him by his name and saying that he knows him, knows us, just for his protection. Anyway, and I am not being paranoid. I promise. So I'm gonna do Go Chiefs. Put it right here. Let's change the font first. I have to keep on remembering. This is for a boy. This is for a boy. Adventurous. Let's see. I'm gonna do effects. I'll change. We're gonna color it a bit, but right now let's do, because I want it. Right. How about there? Let's see. Did I spell Chiefs right? Chiefs. Yeah. It just looks weird. Okay. To make it smaller. Maybe if I put more effects, it will look okay. Let's do red. Let's do this red? Okay. Maybe the text is just too bold. I'm gonna do that, and then let's change. I love that text, but just because I love it, will he? Will he? I still think Chiefs looks weird. Hold on a sec. I am going to Google this. Wait. Maybe it's the font that's throwing me off. That must be it. Let's see. Yeah. It's an I before E. It's a vowel, what is it called? A vowel pair or team? Let's get rid of that one. We'll do this one. Okay. Hmm. Should I do the other one right here? We love you, B. Or should it be subtle? Let's duplicate this and put that down here. The effects would go the other way. But should they both be in the same spot? So this one scoots up, that one's lowered down, and we just change the curve to go that way. Okay, let's change. I'm going to change the color of the outline. Let's put that to white. Should I do different text? Or just make it smaller? Let's see what that looks like. Okay. I like that. I'm going to group that for now. Let's group that. Because I don't want to cut it off just in case this is too long. So I think this would be just the right place. Okay, I think we have it. Um, he is currently eating, so we will see if he likes it. But I love it. I mean, I'm sure all of you guys, the guys of you that are watching this and are experts, you probably have different suggestions, ideas of how I can make this better. But this was fun to do. And I love such challenges. Yeah. Ooh, I was just thinking of raindrops. That would be cool too. Anyway, I digress. Um, yeah, let's see if we can get his approval. And then, yeah, so this is what it looks like, and this is what the design at the moment looks like, and we'll go from here. Oh, wait, I could put, after Chiefs, I could put an exclamation mark. Why not? Okay, so that will have to, oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, that will have to scoot down. I don't want the exclamation mark to get cut off. What should I do? We love you, B. Go Chiefs, or go Chiefs. We love you, B. Elsie. Okay. Okay, so he chose the same one that we all did, this one, and he wants it. He chose a 35-ounce skinny tumbler. So I'm gonna go ahead and download this, and then I will send it to where we'll pull it up in Silhouette Studios, which is free to use. Yeah, because I don't have a silhouette, and then we will go from there. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I don't need to transfer a background because I already have this. And then I'm going to pull this. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up, but hey, it's saved in here, so I can get it. Okay. I'm going to pull up Silhouette Studio while that's doing its thing. And then I'll go ahead and shut this down. Oh, I'm going to install it later. You know what? Let's go back to Canva. Because my computer has this thing where if it's running too many things at once, it can get all kooky on me. Okay, so that's completed, so I'm going to close it out. Okay, so now I haven't used this a lot, Silhouette Studio. So I think I go to merge. I'm not sure what the difference between merge and just pulling, opening something is. But I'll go with merge. Now, I'm going to have to measure out the tumbler because I don't have measures for this tumbler. And we want it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to check. I forgot to check the DPI. Let's take a look at that. So for the DPI, I figured out, well, with the help of YouTube, of course, you go on your picture that you want, you right click it. So I have Windows. Then you go to properties, and then you go to details. And then it would tell you down here. So it's 521 DPI, so that's perfect. It's more than the 300. 300 DPI is the minimum that you at least need to have for anything that's going to be printed, especially if it's like on the creative side, I guess, at least from my understanding. Okay, So that's his thing. So we're going to measure this tumbler. It is, it says, wait. It's 10, a little bit, oh wait, that's not straight. So it's about 10 and a quarter. No, 10 and a half. About 10, actually I do 10 and 3/4. And by, let's see, 10 and 3/4 by 10. Okay. So I'm going to go up here, and the width is 10, and this is 10.75. Oh my goodness, I just realized something. My canvas. Wait, so can I do by, I cannot do by 11 and a half. Oh my word, we don't have enough the paper, sublimation paper that's big enough for this. So I'm going to have to disappoint him and choose a smaller tumbler. I will be right back. Let's see. Okay, so I spoke to him, and he wants the same tumbler. So I made a mistake of offering to piece it together for him. So it was a width of 10 and a height of 10.75. Okay, so it went a little bit over of the height, but that doesn't matter because the only paper that we have for sublimation is 8.5 by 11. So now, what I need to figure out, I'm gonna have to pull Canva back up again and sort this out because this is way big. So I might have to paint it twice on landscape. Or maybe I don't need to pull Canva back up again. Because I did another project where I used Canva and I split it up and then downloaded it as 2 different PNGs and then pulled it up in here in Silhouette. So let's see. Because so first I need to rotate my workspace. That. And then the midpoint is right there. So how do I copy? Okay, so I do this. And okay, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna merge the same thing. Oops, wrong one. Where are you? There. It's right here. And it's going to be, I'm gonna do the same measurements. Couldn't I have just copied and pasted it? Okay. So this is 10 by 10.75. Okay. And then we're gonna go this other way. Okay, so I'm going to get a shape, and I'm gonna go from this end. Where's the middle? Hold up. Ah! Delete. So the middle. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna put the middle right there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of an overlap. That way. Okay, so I went over a little by that. So if I overlap it, I'm going to meet up with the other section. So let's go back over here. And we're going to overlap. It's going to be like right over here. So, okay, so where the wristband meets. So I'm doing more on this side, more on the right side, and this I'm doing more on the right side. Okay, that works. So then I'm going to get my shape, and I'm going to do it up to this line. Okay. Right there. And I want a background of, let's say, that. Color, where's the transparency? Okay, so like that. So I have it on the line. Okay. Then, let's see. Combine both. Do I move this to the back? I can never remember. Move to the back, join it, combine both, and then go over here and hit crop. Oh no. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Because you know what I forgot to do? I want the exact one. So I'm going to copy here, and then I'm going to paste it here. And we're going to make sure it measures up. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger right there. Okay, so I need to double check the other one, this other one, and make sure the bottom. Oh, yeah, good thing it went back. Okay, that, like that. So this is going to be tricky, and I don't want any ghosting. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm going to save these as parts, as left side, right side when it comes to saving. So, okay, I need to move that to the back, and then select both, and then I crop. Okay, so I have that one. I need to center it. Where's that center thing? Oh, right here. Okay, so I can print that out, and then this one, go to the back, select both, and crop. Okay, and to the middle. Okay, perfect. So I have two sides. So this is where it cut off where it has biceps, elbow area. And then over here, that's right before it. So then it will overlap, and I will put heat tape. Around it. Yeah, after I trim it some. So before I print it out, I am going to save this. So this is the left-hand side. Save to library. B. It's left side 35 ounce tumbler. Oh, and it went, ah, it's not responding. It's not responding. Okay. And then this one is going to be the right side. So, B, right side, 35-ounce tumbler. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay, so that's saved. So now I'm going to go ahead and print both. Okay. And after I print these, I'll show you my print settings. After I print these, let me make sure I have the paper. I have paper, so I'm going to print them. And then, yeah, and then I will take a photo of what I've done. But I'm going to, when I print these out, I'm going to use heat tape and join them together. First I'll trim the excess, and then I would join them and then remeasure. Now, one thing I did not do is I did not fix the sides. Uh-oh. I did not fix the edges, so there's probably going to be a hard line right there. I forgot to do something about that. Now what I can do, well, it's going to be a lot of fiddling. So right now, what you could do is like you could join the two halves together, like you did it in Canva. Join the two halves together, and then you download it as a picture, a PNG, with the two ends together, and then you use the magic erase, to kind of blend it in together, and so the AI will kind of blend it together to make almost seamless. The other thing is you could, when you split the picture in half, and you've joined so the middle part, you can go ahead and add in different elements to the middle part and make it seem. Or you can do the combination of the two. So just using the magic erase to blend it in, and then you'll add stuff. Or when you join it together, you can always put your text right here. So the two halves joined together right here. You can just put your text. There's so many tricks you can find online, like on YouTube. That's where I'm getting all this information from on how to do the DIYs and how to do these things myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and print these. So we're gonna start with this one first. Going to print, and then hit print. So the ET 2800. I'm gonna go to the preferences because I always try to make sure I go to the preferences all the time. Now I have been doing premium presentation paper mat, and I've been getting really great results. Okay, and then I go to more options. Make sure mirror is on because we have text, and bidirectional doesn't need to be on. Let's see, did I miss a spot? Yeah, I think I did. The quality. So I go over here, main quality, high quality. We always want high quality. Okay, and I believe that's it. Okay, and I'm going to press apply, and because I don't want to have to worry about it for the next one, even though I will check it, but just in case I forget to check it, then I know that my settings are correct. Okay, so that's printing. And then I go ahead and do the next one, the second half of it, and then we will have our printout. Put it together with heat resistant tape, and we will have a full spread. Of course, go ahead and trim it out, just to make sure everything fits and fix it so that it's secured into the tumbler, and cover it up, and then sublimate it. Well, guys, thanks for being with me in this long process. It's over 2 hours. So thanks for bearing with me. And I hope at least this was either, if not educational, then at least entertaining. Bye. Bye for now. And I'll talk to you guys later.